What's going on? It's your big brother Trend Genius, and you tuned in once again to another video that's on the perfect timing for you, all right? And if you know, like I know, don't nothing happen by mistake. Everything happens for a reason. And the reason why you're watching this video is because it's your season. Right now, I'm going to confirm to you whether or not you're going through a spiritual awakening, all right? And you've probably been asking yourself, am I going through a spiritual awakening? Or you probably know that you're going through a spiritual awakening. But then again, you probably question, like, is this really happening? Yes, I'm about to tell you why in this video. So in this video, I'm going to give you 5 signs that you are going through a spiritual awakening. Make sure you don't miss a peep of this video. Stay tuned to the very end of this video. It's going to be really short and quick. All right. Now, the first thing you need to know about a spiritual awakening is everybody don't get to this level. You have graduated to make it to this level where you have elevated to become your true divine self. All right. So it is not normal. OK, this is actually a good thing that's happening. Once again, you've graduated to a new level. You have been elevated. All right. It's like God saying, good job. I'm about to take you into who you truly are. All right. So what's happening is you're coming into your new self. But before you come into your new self, you have to get rid of your old self. All right. And it's kind of like metamorphosis. It's kind of like a caterpillar. And then they go into hibernation, and then they change into a butterfly in a new season. It's like a phoenix rising from the ashes, the mythological creature. You know what I mean? And so what's happening is you're moving away from just being a religious person, and you're adding the spirituality that goes hand in hand with everything that you have already learned. OK, you're becoming a soul being. All right. So it's actually a good thing. I mean, so I went through this, too, on my journey, and I just remember everything that happened to me. And I remember everything that happened to a lot of people that I've talked to. And I'm just about to tell you exactly what I've come to realize, what the signs are when you are having a spiritual awakening. OK, here's the first sign. If right now you're going through a whole lot of chaos, it seems like your world is upside down. It seems like you can't win for losing. It's like everything is going wrong. People are against you. Your car is messing up. You look around, nobody's there to reach out to help you or nothing. You can't get your hand on any finances. It's just a lot of pressure on you. It's a lot of pressure on you right now. And it's like, you won't give up though, but it's like everything is trying to get you to just give in. You probably go through times when you just down and out. You know, you just feel real sad. Sometimes you get really, really depressed, and you have to pray a lot. You have to pray for strength. Listen, this is chaos. OK, remember, before order, there must be chaos. When you first go into the Marines, they don't just give you a badge and some honor and say you are a Marine. No, you got to go through boot camp first. They got to break you down first. So that's what's happening right now. OK, you are being broken down so that you can come back to your true divine nature. All right. Remember, you're shedding yourself. The universe is helping you shed all of your scales so that you can be your true original self. All right. So all of this turmoil and this stuff that's going on in your life that seems all hectic, like everything's bad, it's not really happening against you. It's actually happening for you. OK, so if you're going through a lot of chaos right now and it seems like you cannot get ahead, you are getting ahead if you still keeping the faith and believe that there will be better days. OK, so chaos is normal. All right. First things first. That's how you having a spiritual awakening. All right. Number 2, separation. You will be separated from everything and everyone. All right. I don't know who you are watching this video, but maybe you don't have not a soul to call on and talk to about this. Every time you think about who can you reach out to have a conversation with, or, you know, just to get some knowledge and just get some understanding on what you're going through, you can't find nobody. If that's you, then you're going through a spiritual awakening. All right. See what the universe is doing. The universe took you away from everybody. All right. It takes you away from everybody so that you can tap into the universe, so you can tap into him. OK, And what's going to happen is it's going to feel like you're on an island. Y'all ever seen that movie Castaway? It's one of my favorite movies. Tom Hanks, where he played in the movie Castaway, where he had to be stuck on the island for years. And he got to a point where he didn't never think nobody was coming to get him. He made friends with himself on the island. That's a prime example of what you're going through right now. All right. It's going to feel like it's not going right at first. It's chaos, this and that. But you're going to get so used to the trouble that you're going through. You're going to get so used to all the problems that you're dealing with. You're going to become immune to it. You're going to become numb to it. Okay? Because it's going to constantly keep happening until you just get used to it, until you become bulletproof. All right? So you might be experiencing separation where it's like you can't make friends. You can't find people that want to hang with you. You can't find people to relate to. You don't know who you're going to date, stuff like that. That's because you're in the separation phase and you are going through a spiritual awakening. The universe is connecting with you in this time. All right. It's not going against you. It's happening for you. The third sign that you are going through a spiritual awakening is you feel very nervous. Do you feel very nervous at times? Like you feel paranoid. You have insomnia at night. It's hard for you to sleep. You know, it's hard for you to go outside and just be a normal person. You fear going around people in public and stuff like that because everybody's looking at you. You know, you just have a problem with the energy around you right now. The reason why you have a problem with nervousness and fear of the outside world is because, once again, you're going through a phase right now where you're shedding your old self and you're coming into your new self, okay? So you're like right in the cusp. You're right in between. And so you might even hear ringing in your ears, all right? You might even hear some ringing in your ears because, you know, you have this nervousness, this anxiety and stuff going on. And see, all this is, folks, is just, once again, you are tapping into higher dimensions that are in this world, okay? You're tapping into different frequencies and stuff around you. And so it could make you nervous. All right. It can make you very frightened. All right. And another thing is that your intuition is turning on. OK, which is embedded deep inside your mind. A lot of people don't have the intuition turn on. Like your intuition is turning on. OK, your whole brain is activating. OK, and so you begin to hear all kind of voices and all kind of thoughts, and you start to see hallucinations and stuff. And you think that it's something after you and stuff like that. It's really nothing after you. You're just tapping in. Your senses are heightening. OK, your senses are becoming larger. OK, your sight is becoming more clarity, like HD. You know, your hearing is expanding. You can hear all kind of sounds that's far away and stuff like that. That's from different dimensions and stuff. Your taste buds might even change. You might even lose the appetite for certain foods that you once upon a time used to like because you're going through the spiritual awakening. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, this is all because you're coming into your new self, your true nature, your soul. All right. You're not really like your human part of you. You're not like that. You really like a soul being. You're a spiritual being just having a human experience, but you're coming out of the human experiences. You're coming into your soul group, your soul tribe, like me. You know, I'm a part of your soul family. OK, I'm just trying to help you get through it because I'm your big brother. All right. In another world. You know what I'm saying? In a different dimension. OK, so that's the third sign. You'll just be nervous, man. I remember I had a lot of anxiety, man. I was so paranoid, man. I told my friend to pull the car over. Man, I hopped out the car on the highway. I was sitting on the highway, like with my head covered up, thinking somebody coming. I was scared. But at the time, I didn't know what I was going through, bro. I was going through something that I couldn't explain. And then when I look back on it now, I went through a spiritual awakening and I'm good today. And that's what you're going to be at the end of the day. You're going to be good. OK. Number 4, the fourth sign you are going through a spiritual awakening is you will begin to start wanting to learn everything. Are you on a quest for knowledge? Are you thirsting for information? If that's you, then you on a spiritual awakening. All right. Be transformed. No, he said, what the scripture say? Be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Okay. Remember, you're not of this world. You're from somewhere else. Okay. So you're transforming your mind. You are renewing your mind. Your soul is thirsting for information. That's why you read so many books. That's why you studying people and people watching and stuff like that. That's why you're looking up and researching all this stuff on the web. That's why you're looking at so many different videos online and stuff and trying to figure out all this stuff, this codes and these messages. The reason why you're trying to figure out all is because your soul is thirsting for your true identity. All right. The universe is trying to connect with you and give you information so that you can discover your new identity. So you will be on the thirst for knowledge, and you will become very, very intelligent. You will become very, very smart. OK, so if you're going through that phase right now where you're dipping and dabbing in all kind of different things and stuff, you're trying to figure out this, you're trying to accomplish this, you're trying to do this, you're trying to do that, you're trying to do all this different stuff at one time. You're going through a spiritual awakening because you're trying to find your true divine self. It's right there. You're getting really close. All right. Number 5, the 5th sign that you are going through a spiritual awakening is if you have a really strong drive to accomplish things. It's like you want to accomplish something. You want to make this happen. And it's crazy because you don't even really know what this is sometimes. You're just like, I want to do this. I want to be this. I want to be somebody. I'm going to do it. And ain't nobody going to stop me. You know, I'm going to push and I'm going to push and I'm going to leave them. I don't care what they say. I'm going to do what I want to do. You know, and right now you could be very rebellious, you know, to other people. You know, you're not trying to hear what nobody says anymore. You've had enough of that. OK, now you want to do your own thing. And you're going to do it. You're going to get it done. And you're very ambitious. You have a really determined drive to accomplish and to get to your destination. If that's you, you're going through a spiritual awakening, right? Right? Because you got to ask yourself, why am I so hungry for something that I can't even see yet, or something that I don't even have yet? That's because, once again, that's because you have been chosen. All right. You have been called. Your calling is calling you to get to this destination where God wants you to be at. All right. And so right now you're going through a spiritual awakening. I don't know who this video resonated with, but if it resonated with you, make sure you give this video a thumbs up right now and make sure you subscribe to this video. Speak up, let your voice be heard. Leave a comment below and let me know which sign resonated with you. Are you going through a spiritual awakening right now? Are you rising from the ashes for the first time ever? If so, man, I want to say congratulations. Listen, your life is about to get good. It's about to get better. This is just the beginning. You ain't seen nothing yet. The best is yet to come. All right. It's your big bro, Tran G, man. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.